So welcome back everyone, Triple M here. Today's video we're gonna do a final wrap up for the year. Happy New Year's everyone. Today we're gonna talk about the best paid streaming services for 2019 and which one is actually the best in my opinion. So on the screen I have a chart of the top streaming services for 2019. So we have YouTube TV, Sling TV, Hulu plus Live TV, ATT TV now, Fubo TV, as well as Philo. So I have been making videos the past couple months updating the review of these streaming services, and the goal is to go through these services, guys, compare the price, compare the channels, compare some of the key features, and in the end I'm going to let you guys know which one I think is the best value in my opinion for 2019. And as far as the categories we're going to be looking at, we're going to be looking at the free trial, the base price, the channel lineup / packages, a TV guide, and the quality, simultaneous streams per account, compatible devices, family member / user profile, cloud DVR capacity, as well as the option to fast forward through commercials. So each category I'm going to go through, I'm either going to highlight it green, yellow, or red. At the end, we're going to look at the totality, see which one comes out on top, and definitely guys want to hear your opinion on this one, which service you're currently using, which one you think is the best, and also let me know if you think I got this right. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. Now, of course, if you guys are new to the channel, smash that subscribe button in the top right, hit the notification bell. If you have any questions or comments, please drop it in the comment section below. And last but not least, guys, smash a thumbs up on this video and let's start 2020 on a good note. So I do have my browser open as well, and this essentially just the main landing page for each one of these streaming services, and definitely we're going to look at some of the channel lineups. I know you guys are asking about that a lot, and just see some of the details that I can't totally cover in the chart. So let's go ahead and we're going to start out with the free trial. So no brainer, guys, most of these services, all of these services on this chart, they do come with a free trial. Most of them is a 7-day free trial. Some are easier than others. Personally, I do like Philo's sign up a little bit better. Doesn't require an email, doesn't require a credit card. You put in a phone number, you get a couple days, and then if you want to continue, we'll have to provide some additional information. So personally, I do like Philo's sign up a little bit better. It's less information you have to put in. You don't have to put in a payment information right away. So I'm going to go ahead and give Philo the green box. I'm going to go ahead and give the other services a yellow box, just like I said, because they do have the sign up option, but Philo requires little to no information. All they need is a phone number and you're good to go. So the next category we're going to look at is the base price, as well as some of the options you get for that base price. Now, if you guys watch some of those reviews, you know that the prices have been going up the past couple months. It's no avoiding. All of the services are doing it. So this is going to be one of those things where you compare what you get into what you want to pay, and if it works for you, that's the best service for you. No sugarcoating. Whatever works best for you guys is the best service for you. So let's go ahead. We're going to start out with YouTube TV. All right, so YouTube TV starts out at $49 a month, and for that $49 a month you get 70 plus channels. So we're going to take a look at the channels here in a little bit, but just know that for YouTube TV you're going to get about 70 plus channels for $49 a month or $50 a month, as I put it right here. The next one over is going to be Sling TV. So Sling TV offers 3 base packages, guys. So the Sling Orange, and you can see the channels there. Like I said, we'll go over that in a little bit. We have Sling Blue. We also have the Sling Orange plus Blue. But you can see the base price there is $20 a month. But if you look at the fine print right here, it says only $20 for the first month. Then it's $30 a month. So that's why we can see we have the $30 a month right there. So Sling TV comes in at $30 a month, and you get about 30 plus channels. So the next one is going to be Hulu plus Live TV. So Hulu plus Live TV is starting out at $54 a month, and you're getting about 60 plus channels. ATT TV now is probably the highest priced streaming service. Right now it's starting out at $65 a month, guys. So $65 a month is the base package, 45 plus channels. Next one is going to be Fubo plus Live TV. Starts out at $54.99 a month. You can see for that $54, you're getting about 109 channels. And last but not least, we have Philo. Philo comes in at 58 channels, $28 a month. Let's start with ATT TV. That service, guys, $65 a month, 45 plus channels. Not a bargain in my opinion, guys. I'm going to go ahead and give that a red. Do have Philo, do like the price on that one, as well as Sling. gonna go ahead and give those green. And the last three, Fubo, Hulu, and YouTube TV, we're gonna go ahead and leave those in the yellow category. See how it's starting to take shape, guys. Next, let's take a look at the channel lineups. So let me go ahead and put in my zip code here for YouTube. That way you guys can get a real feel of what to expect. So you can see we do have local channels here, news channels, total of 9 news channels looks like. Sports broken down pretty clearly. News channels, these are your national news, lifestyle, so a lot of your movie stuff on here. We have Turner Classic Movies, FX, E. So these are the channels that are available. I should mention that additional networks are stuff that you're going to have to pay for, guys. But as far as everything else here, this is going to be included in your base package. Next one is going to be Sling TV. And Sling TV offers 3 packages, guys. So Sling Orange, Sling Blue, and Sling Orange plus Blue. So you can see you have ESPN up here, ESPN 2, ESPN 3, but you also have a couple other channels, not a lot, like I said, in my opinion. And a lot of people, when they choose Sling, what they'll do is they'll use Sling, then they'll use a TV tuner or something to get the local channels. With Sling Blue, you do get more channels. Notice that the sports channels kind of disappeared. And then Sling Orange plus Blue, it's a mix, guys. This is where you have to really sit down, see which channels are important to you, and then you can go ahead and make a good decision. So over to Hulu Plus Live, these are the channels that's going to be available to you. So nice mix of channels on here. Sports, you do have movie channels, kids channels. Like I said before, Hulu is going to be about 60 plus channels, so take a look. You can go ahead and view the channels in your area as always. You do get those local channels that we spoke about, entertainment, family and kids, news channels, sports, all right? And you do have entertainment add-ons that you can go ahead and pay an additional price for. Over to ATT TV. So ATT TV, their channel lineup is not terrible. So they've included HBO, HBO Family, as well as HBO Latino. They increased the price, and then they added the HBO channels. So that doesn't make it much of an upgrade in my opinion. So like I said, they do have a nice mix of channels. ESPNs, they have CNN down here, True TV, TBS, TNT. So they do have a nice mixture. Like I said, with 45 channels, $65 a month. A lot of the services are actually giving you a better deal, in my opinion. Now, Fubo is one that's either going to be hit or miss for you. So let's start with the base package with the Fubo family. So here are the channels you're going to get. So 109 channels, 130 plus events in 4K. So one big plus is that they do have some 4K content as opposed to most of the other services on this list. So nice mix of the local channels with the sports channels. They do have NBA TV included. They do have a lot of BN Sports, BTN, as well as Fubo Sports. So if you guys are really into sports, this might be the package for you, especially if you're into soccer, Formula 1 racing or something like that. This might be a great pick for you. Downside, which was a deal breaker for me, is that there's no ESPN included in Fubo. So please take that into consideration when signing up for this package. And last but not least, Philo, $20 a month. This is what you're getting. No sports channels whatsoever. I don't see any ESPNs. I don't see any Fox Sports 1. So right off the rip, that's a deal breaker for me. Not important to everyone, but for me, that's important. So they do have 58 channels included at $20 a month. A&E is included. They do have the 3 MTVs or the 4 MTVs, Nickelodeon own. They also have We and Lifetime Movie Network. So with all that said and done, let's go ahead and fill out our chart. So let's start with a package that I would throw out automatically. So Philo, I will go ahead and throw that out. I would give that a red. Just not enough included in the packages, guys. Like I said, may not be for everyone, but for me, it doesn't work. So as far as others that I think might work for some people, does have a decent lineup. I'll put Fubo in that category, as well as AT&T TV. And the last one that I put in that category is the Sling TV. Just feel like those packages are lacking one thing or another. But for some people, this might be exactly what you're looking for. So those, I'm going to go ahead and give it the yellow box. Now, the last two, which I prefer the lineups on these, YouTube TV as well as Hulu Plus Live TV. Those not taking price or anything into consideration. Does have decent lineups, guys. So go ahead and we're going to give those a green. Now we're going to go ahead and take a look at the TV guide. So here's a TV guide for YouTube TV. And believe it or not, guys, I'm not completely turn away from this guide. I do like the live preview that it has. It does give you a nice little timeline of what's coming up in the next couple hours. Not terrible. Like I said, you can go ahead and do a custom view. You can move channels up, channels down. But this guide is not my favorite yet. I can see myself working with it without having any issues. So the TV guide on Sling TV looks really good as well, guys. Traditional TV guide do have the channels to the left, time slot at the top, and you can go ahead and change the view if you wanted. You can do a custom lineup, you can do your favorites, whatever you want to do. So it does have a lot of cool options on the TV guide, so definitely a big fan. So the TV guide on Hulu plus Live TV, it's horrible in my opinion. Yes, it gives you a time slot of what's on, and you can click next on the arrow to kind of see what's coming up. But what I'm looking for, guys, is a TV guide that I can just look at a glance, see what's on right now, see what's coming up next, and that way there's no confusion, no extra buttons to press. Just simple. This is something I can't feel myself getting used to, so drop your comments, let me know what you guys think of this guide. Now the guide on ATT TV is pretty good as well. Traditional guide, as I like seeing. Channels on the left side, nice little logo, channel art, and then time slot at the top, and you can go ahead and click through to see what's coming up next, and you can even go to the next day or go to the previous day. So definitely a thumbs up on the guide for AT&T TV now. So the guide on Fubo TV, I really like it a lot, guys. So it's a combination of, I believe, YouTube TV with any other the good guides, maybe Sling or something like that. But you can see it does have a nice pop-out menu of the channel itself when you click on it. Time slot on the top, and you can scroll through. You can jump to a certain day. You can jump to tomorrow night. So very well done, and big thumbs up to Fubo for putting this guide together. So last but not least is the guide for Philo TV. Now, this is a little bit different. It's not traditional. You can see the time slots to the left, the channels at the top. So it does take a lot of getting used to. Not a big fan, but it's not a deal breaker in my opinion. So with all that said and done, let's go ahead and go into some of the guides that I did not like. First of all, so Hulu automatically gets a red in my opinion. The guide was just non-existent in my opinion. It shows what's on, give you a little arrow you can scroll through, but not a traditional TV guide, which I'm looking for. Now the ones that I did like is Sling TV, AT&T TV, as well as Fubo TV. So those get a green. Now the two that I got left is Philo. Let's go ahead, we're going to give that one a yellow. Now YouTube TV, back to that guide. The guide wasn't terrible, guys. I didn't hate it, I didn't love it, and I like it a lot more than I did Philo. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give this one a green box. As far as the streams you can run at the same time, YouTube TV gives you 3. Sling gives you 1 or 3 based on which package you have. Hulu gives you 2. It does have a $15 for a limited stream. AT&T TV gives you 2. Fubo gives you 2, and Philo gives you 3. So I'm going to go ahead and use the 3 as the baseline. And we're going to give those greens. And the rest we're going to go ahead and give yellow to. And as far as the compatible devices, guys, most of these streaming services have apps that's compatible with whichever device you have. To start with YouTube TV, you can see Apple TV, Google Chromecast, Roku, iPhone, iPad. You can watch on your web browser, your tablet, your Xbox, LG TV, Samsung TV, Vizio TV. So that's consistent with most of these streaming services, as you can see. And the last one is Philo, Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire TV, Android TV, iOS, as well as your web browser. So some of these have support for either your LG Smart TV, your Samsung Smart TV, or your Nintendo Switch, which I'm gonna incline to give these green box, and I'm gonna go ahead and give Philo a yellow in this case. So one thing that I like about some of these services, guys, I know it's the case with YouTube TV where you can share with a lot of family members, but you're still restricted to 3 simultaneous streams. It gives you the option to actually create a profile for each person that's using that service. And this may not seem like a lot, but it comes in handy when you start using a DVR or the welcome page. When you go ahead and sign in, what you'll see is a customized viewing experience for you. So if I watch a lot of sports, a lot of ESPN, that's going to be the first things that pop up. So definitely plus in my opinion. I'm going to give the ones that has it essentially a green box, and the ones that don't or requires additional payment, I'm going to give those a red. So we're coming down to the wire. So DVR, cloud DVR. So with the cloud DVR, I have done full reviews on these guys. I got into the nitty gritty of it all. For the YouTube TV, you get unlimited and you can keep your recordings up to 9 months, which is ridiculous in my opinion. With Sling TV, yes, you get DVR 10 hours for the base account and you get to keep it for 30 days. So with Hulu Plus Live TV, you do get 50 hours and it stays with you as long as you have the service or until you delete it. With ATT TV at 20 gigabytes of storage and you can keep that for up to 30 days. Over the Fubo, you get 30 hours, you can keep indefinitely. And last but not least, Philo, unlimited recordings, but you only get to keep it for 30 days. I'm going to start off by giving YouTube TV the big green box, guys. The fact that you can keep unlimited for up to 9 months is just ridiculous in my opinion. I'm going to go ahead and give Hulu yellow. I'm going to give Fubo yellow as well as Philo. Gonna give that a yellow, guys. Even though you only get 30 days, you do get unlimited recording. You just have to watch it within that month. So the rest of them I'm gonna give a red, unfortunately. A lot of people that does record stuff on DVR, they're gonna need more than 10 hours of storage. They're gonna need more than 20 gigs of storage. So that's gonna get eaten up fast. And last but not least on the list is a lot of questions I've been getting. Can you fast forward through your recorded content with DVR? So nothing more annoying than recording your TV shows than having to go through and watch the commercials as it plays along. So the ones that are yeses are going to get the green. The ones that are no going to get the red. And unfortunately, ATT TV is the only one that does not allow you to fast forward through your commercials. So with all that said and done, we can go ahead and eliminate a couple of these services right now. So let's start from the back. So Philo, unfortunately, have to eliminate, guys. Just not enough for me to go ahead and be comfortable with. Not a lot of upgrade options. Just not a service that will work for my situation. Next one I have to eliminate, unfortunately, is Fubo. And Fubo is actually a great service, guys. The only drawback from Fubo, one is the price, but not too much. But the other drawback is that there's no ESPN in Fubo, which for me is a deal breaker. For someone else might not be a big issue. ATT TV is another one I have to eliminate. Recently, they raised the prices to $65 a month, so the price is way up there. Channels are decent, but when you take into consideration that they took away a lot of your channels, so now you're looking at 45 channels at $65 a month. It's the highest priced one on this list, and you can see a lot of reds on here. It just doesn't offer a lot of the features that justifies that price. So for me, it all comes down to Hulu Plus Live TV, Sling, and YouTube TV. And one thing I have to start off is the channel lineup, and this is where Sling is gonna make a graceful exit. So Sling, like I said, it comes in at $30 a month. It tells you 20, but after a month it bumps it up to $30. You do get a decent amount of channels, 30 plus channels, but once again, the amount of channels might be worth it for someone else. But for me that wants certain channels within my service, this just doesn't do it for me, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have to get rid of Sling TV. Great service, cheap. A lot of people combine this with their outdoor antenna, and it works fine. So not knocking Sling. They have the largest subscriber base in the US, so they're definitely doing something right. So last two that it comes down to is YouTube TV and Hulu Plus Live TV. Both great services, both really comparable. When you look at the compatible devices, they're both almost identical. Family members sharing profiles, both has that. As far as fast forwarding through commercial, both has it as well. So where YouTube shines is the DVR capacity, the unlimited DVR for up to 9 months. Hulu can't compete with that, obviously. Simultaneous stream is another one that YouTube has. Just a little bit more streams. As far as the TV guide quality, Hulu goofed big time. They need to go ahead and fix this. TV guide quality is horrible on Hulu, unfortunately. They need to go ahead and fix this. It's almost unusable in my opinion. So YouTube obviously takes that one. Channel lineup packages are similar. Base price, Hulu is a little bit more expensive, and like I said, they both have free trials, but unfortunately I have to eliminate Hulu on this one. And once again, I think this is the second year in a row YouTube TV comes out on top, guys. So for the second year in a row, guys, YouTube TV comes out on top. Not only is the channel and interface well put together, the cloud DVR itself just kind of blows the other ones out of the water. Plus the compatibility with the devices, the video on demand, the HD quality, the service itself just incredible. So definitely want to hear your thoughts on this one, guys. Did I get it right this year? Which streaming service do you think is the best for 2019? And of course, we're going to do it again in 2020. So that's it for this video. Let me know what you guys think. Did I get it right this year? Which service are you using? Are you happy with that service? Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.